viewers. 7 o'clock in the morning and the first goods train has gone west. It was an interesting night last night. It rained most of the night, but it was only light rain and straight down because there was no wind, so that was pretty good. Anyway, I got through it, packed up. I'm just going to go over to the train line over there. There's a culvert that goes underneath the rail. I'm going to wander through there and have a look around the other side. Not much around here, although the woodcutters have been through here. I guess they had to cut wood here for the sleepers for the, I think it's the Perth to Kalgoorlie railway line here, not the Trans-Australian. Trans-Australian leaves Kalgoorlie and heads east. So we'll wander over there and see what's around. The birds have only just started singing. Yeah, there's a butcher bird around here that sounds real good. All right, we'll go for a wander. I'm going to jump back in the car and head up to Kunanalling. Just started spitting again. I'm heading east to North Kalgoorlie Road, and this pesky rain hasn't let up. Oh, it's about 8 o'clock now. Don't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Stopped here for a little while. A little bit of rain's cleared down yonder. You can see a couple of hills, but Mount Burgess over here. It's got its head in the clouds. There's a lumpy old bottle. A cordial bottle, I'd say. Very textured. Might be a long wait. Mount Burgess, what you can see of it. Brown's milk bottle. Remember seeing them in the Caro fridge with the top lifted off them with the cream coming out. Good stuff. Quite a lot of wildlife on this lake. It's what's left of the old Kunanalling pub. Great view up top this hill. Looks like some mine action happening over on the left hand side of the screen. And some previous mining on the right where that hill is. That's out to the west. Some beer bottle hiding in here. think it'll be a later edition around here if it's a beer bottle. Broken top. Yeah. Western Australian Glass Company. Remember this stuff? The old track's a bit wet today. It hasn't stopped raining. The old trusty steed will be looking forward to a bath by the time he gets home. Well, good day viewers. It hasn't stopped raining all day and they're forecasting more rain, possible heavy showers tomorrow. The road's not too good, but I've got to get out of here, otherwise I'll be here for a week. Sorry about that. We'll take it as it comes, eh? Not ideal. This road's still open. I suppose they've got to keep it open because a lot of miners use this track. Well, I've pulled up about halfway between Mundaring and Mulganji. It's starting to get, well, it's been dark all day, it's still raining, so I'm going to camp up, I'm getting a bit tired. And I found this little contraption. Crikey, it's been raining out here for 36 hours out the goldfields. So I got up early this morning and headed west where the sun's shining apparently. So I'm about 10 k's to the east of Southern Cross at the moment. I thought it stopped raining, so I thought I'd pull off and make myself a cup of tea. Anyway, I've pulled down here and there's a bit of rubbish. I'm just going to have a wander around and see if there's anything around here. It's at 2 cents. Crikey, look at that, little dragon on there. Oh, an ear tag off a cow. Yeah, I laid a model of crucian salts. And an ear tag off a sheep. They used to use these as a pouch for a gunpowder. There's the rear end of a push bike seat. Looks like an old drag glide for digging out dams. I don't know what breed it is. Transistor radio. Looks like the old running board of an old truck or something. It's a good place for that thing. It's an interesting glass. Nice pattern on it. Wonder what that's off. Interesting. Like a pressure cooker. Shearer's handpiece. Had a few repairs done to it. Wasn't good enough though. Pickaxe variety. It's hard to see what's on the top of that. It's like some sort of medicine or perfume bottle, perhaps. It's got one of those like lids that you poke a needle into, but it's hard. Must have had a little hole in there because there's dirt inside the bottle, and the lid doesn't come off. Yeah, interesting. It's got the number 6 or 9 on the bottom. Milk bottle, Sunny West, Fremantle. I don't think I've ever seen one of them. Sunny West. Interesting bit of rubber. Actually, I don't think it's rubber. It seems it's rusted away. Would have been an interesting bottle. This is the cover of a mouth organ. It's fairly rusted out. An old axe head. It's well pitted as well. The property of the Douglas Drug Co. Australia. There you go. There's the fella. Wind's blowing him away. Just having a closer look at that bottle. It's got Vidomac or something, platonic. There you go. Something in there. Oh, crikey, it's loose too. Silver lining. Got that paper stuff in there. Still got the old lid. We can get it out and read it. Lever upwards to open, pierce lid, and at arrow. And there you go. Wonder what was in there. Some sort of sweet delights, no doubt. Little sheep tag. Nothing written on that one. We also found this one here from, where are we? Quailor up. Down south somewhere, obviously, with an up on it. Another sheep tag. Come here, little devil. 1GU. I thought these things went into hibernation till March. What have we here? Looks like somebody's chucked out their bookend. Oh no, it's a bottle. A bottle of something shaped like a horse. There you go. Never know what you're going to find, that's for sure. Ah, spray nozzle. Ah, a little tiny jug. Oh. There you go. There's the old and the new pumping station at Ghooli. This is the number 6 pumping station. This pipeline is vital to Western Australia's mining and agricultural industries, and that made it vulnerable during the Second World War. So all the pumps had military guards to prevent poisoning of the water in the dams. Oh, would you look at that? The old Hawke railway scales. Made in Kapunda, South Australia. What a beauty. Now, most of the pumping stations' boilers were originally fuelled by coal, but within 18 months of the water supply scheme's opening, all were burning cheaper wood. This weighbridge was installed in 1950 to weigh loads of wood brought in by the contractors. One of the youngsters out here at the time said, "And that's my brother Johnny driving, and that is a man that used to be a woodcutter as well. And that's the wood that they used to burn. And they are coming, heading into the pump there with that load of wood aboard. I think he only had one arm, that man, and he used to cut so many cords of wood a day. He was incredible." 3 generations of pump stations are here in Ghooli area. The old steam station, an electric station opened in 1970, and an electric station built in 2002 capable of pumping 120 million litres a day. Renfrew's Rest. There's the top of a signal post. Flower disc and the hub it bolts to. Now this number 6 pumping station consisted of 2 rooms, a boiler room and an engine room. The engine room housed 2 Worthington pumps. Looks like the old schoolyard. I remember hanging off one of these maypoles as a kid. Spin around faster and faster to get somebody to give you a push. Till your hands couldn't hold on any longer. a tractor of some description. Another one of those Sunny West bottles of milk. Different emblem on it though. There you go. 1 point. What's this thing here? Don't know, quite heavy. Whatever it is. It was off something else. Something broken off it. There we go. What have we got here? It's not very far under the ground. A nothing bottle with a couple of marks on the base. This old septic pipe was made by Brunswick Pottery. Some white stuff in here. Going hard. What have we got written here? Let's see if I can work that out. Righto. This bottle remains the property of S.G. Johnson. S.G. Johnson and Son, Proprietary Limited, Sydney. I know they made, well, I suppose they made all sorts of toiletry products, didn't they? That might have been baby powder in a bottle. Like some sort of crystal inside there. Crystal that side and black stuff the other side. Doesn't say much on the side of it. Yeah. Well, it might have been a lunchbox. Well, maybe it is, or was. Interesting little ground cover we got here. Let's see if we can have a look inside this flower. There you go. Growing on this little, tiny little shrub, covered in flowers. Shrub's no bigger than my hand. Wow, look at that ant. That's a big ant. This little prickly sucker's coming out in flower too. Going to be covered in purple flowers. They look just like a pomegranate flower. You wouldn't get them on such a tiny shrub, eh? Here's one in flower. Another shrub coming out in the flower. Like a bacon and eggs. I see you too. Like a Pond's bottle, moisturising bottle. Yeah, Ponds. Read all about it. Embassy toothpaste. Oxford. It's a product of Nugget Polish Proprietary Limited. It's different. There you go. Bradsol registered trademark. Antiseptic lozenges. Wonder what Bradsol is. There you go. A bobtail sitting there minding his own business. Hey mate, having a rest. Little hawk up there having a feed. This is number 5 pumping station on the Golden Pipeline, and it's just to the west of Yerbelin, which was a railway siding on the Eastern Railway, which extended all the way to Kalgoorlie. This pipeline was completed in January of 1903. The water is pumped through 8 pumping stations to the goldfields, about 350 miles away from Mundaring, and it's raised more than 1,200 feet in the process.